In a world of ghosts and spirits, Caleb was a young boy who loved to sing. He had a beautiful voice, but he was always too shy to sing in front of anyone. Caleb's parents were both musicians, and they encouraged him to pursue his passion for singing. But no matter how much they tried to convince him, Caleb couldn't overcome his stage fright. One day, Caleb's parents brought home a parrot named Brian. Brian was a bright green parrot with a colorful personality. He loved to sing and dance, and he quickly became Caleb's best friend. Caleb would sing to Brian every day, and Brian would always sing along with him. One day, Caleb's parents told him about a music competition that was happening in town. They encouraged him to participate, but Caleb was too scared. He didn't think he could sing in front of so many people. But Brian was determined to help his friend. He encouraged Caleb to practice every day and gave him the confidence he needed to perform. As the day of the competition approached, Caleb became more and more nervous. He didn't think he could do it. But Brian was there to support him. He sang with Caleb every day and reminded him of how much he loved to sing. With Brian's help, Caleb found the courage to perform in front of a large audience. When Caleb got on stage, he was trembling with fear. But as he started to sing, he felt the fear melting away. He sang with all his heart, and the audience was amazed. They had never heard such a beautiful voice before. Caleb's parents were in the audience, beaming with pride. And Brian was there too, singing along with his best friend. But just as Caleb was about to finish his song, he froze. He couldn't remember the last line. He looked out at the audience, feeling embarrassed. But then, he heard Brian's voice. Brian sang the last line of the song, and Caleb joined in. Together, they finished the song, and the audience erupted into applause. Caleb won the music competition, and he was overjoyed. He couldn't have done it without Brian's help. From that day on, Caleb sang every day, and Brian was always there to sing along with him. They became the best of friends, and their bond only grew stronger. Caleb's parents were proud of their son, and they knew that Brian had played a big part in his success. They decided to take Caleb and Brian on a trip to the mountains, where they could sing and play together in the fresh air. As they sat by the campfire, Caleb's parents told him a story about a magical parrot who could talk to ghosts and spirits. They said that the parrot had the power to bring people together and make them happy. Caleb looked at Brian, and he knew that he had found his own magical parrot. From that day on, Caleb and Brian sang together every day. They sang to the ghosts and spirits in the mountains, and they sang to the people in their town. They brought joy and happiness wherever they went, and they knew that they would always be the best of friends. The end.